YouTube. I don't have a name yet. I haven't come up with anything catchy, what I want to call myself, but I do real estate. I buy and I sell houses. What I really like to do is wholesale, but what I'd like to talk to you right now about is falling in love with a house. I'm talking to a family right now. I'm working on selling their house. I have it under contract. I'm working to find a buyer so I can wholesale the contract, assign the contract, wholesale it, flip the contract, whatever you want to call it. And they're calling me to say, hey, look, it's been a week. If you haven't found a buyer yet, we're interested in lowering our price for you to just go ahead and purchase the house outright. Because I told them I had a number where I needed to be to buy it. They needed to be a little bit higher, and I said, look, here's what I'll do. I'll get this under contract at this price that you want, and I'll try to find a buyer for a marked up price. Now, if somebody comes to me and says, hey, look, the best I can do is the price that you have it under contract for, I'm going to say, okay, go for it, take it, because I want to help these people. But they called me like 3 days after I got it under contract, and they're like, hey, we're looking at this new property that we love, and we need to have X amount of dollars to buy it. So if we're thinking about just selling this house to you at the price that you want and just being done with it so we can go ahead and buy this property. So they're willing to give up $7,000, which in this property's case is about 30% of the purchase price. No, 25% of the purchase price. So they can buy this house that they've fallen in love with, which is what I'm talking to you about today. Don't fall in love with a house. It's just four walls. It's just sheetrock. It's just a place for you to sleep at night, essentially. I know it turns into, this emotional thing that you grow and you're connected to, and you've got your little kids' heights on the wall as they grow up. But, in 100 years, the house probably isn't even going to be there. So don't get attached to these houses. You're going to make a very bad business decision if you get attached to a house. That goes for people who buy houses to live in, residential, your normal, husband and wife are looking for a house that to raise their family in, investors, anybody. Don't fall in love with the house. You will make a bad decision because of that.